Chapter 5: The Coastal Plains and Islands. We will learn Western Coastal Plains, Eastern Coastal Plains, Islands of India. The coastline in peninsular India measures 6,100 kilometers. Between the coastline and the Ghats are located the coastal plains. The coastal plains are wider in the eastern side as compared to the western side. They have distinct physical features when compared to the rest of peninsular India, hence they are studied independently. We can divide the coastal plains into two: Western Coastal Plains and Eastern Coastal Plains. Knowledge window. The total coastline of India, including the mainland and islands, is 7,516 kilometers. Western Coastal Plains. The Western Coastal Plains are located between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. They range from the Rann of Kutch down south to Kerala. We can divide this narrow belt into three: Gujarat Coast, Konkan Coast, and Malabar Coast. Gujarat Coast. The Gujarat Coast begins from the Rann of Kutch and comprises the Saurashtra region in the state of Gujarat. It has the Gir forest, which is home to the Asiatic lion. Konkan Coast. The Konkan Coast ranges from Gujarat to Goa. It is quite narrow and rocky. It has oil deposits. Mumbai, the commercial capital of Mumbai, is located in this coast. The rocks run right into the ocean, due to which there is a danger of the ships running aground. Therefore, a number of lighthouses have been built here. Malabar Coast. The Malabar Coast lies in Kerala. This coast has been formed by the sand brought by sea tides. There are a number of small sand hills, so it abounds in lagoons or backwaters. These lagoons are used for navigation by boats and steamers. The boat races on the occasion of Onam are held here. The climate along the western coastal plains is hot and humid throughout the year. This region remains green throughout the year. The important ports here include Okha, Kandla, Mumbai, Goa, Kochi, and Cape Comorin. There is a shipbuilding yard in Kochi also. Eastern Coastal Plains. The eastern coastal plains are wider than the western coastal plains. This belt runs along the Bay of Bengal. We can divide it into two parts. Northern Sirkars. The Northern Sirkars comprise the coastal plains in the states of Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. The ocean is very deep, so the port of Visakhapatnam is also used for shipbuilding. These plains are very fertile for the rice crop. Coromandel Coast. The southern part of the Northern Sirkars forms the Coromandel Coast. It covers the state of Tamil Nadu. The deltas formed by the Kaveri and Krishna rivers have made this very fertile and is called the rice bowl of India. Other important crops grown here include sugarcane, tobacco, coconut, and oilseeds. The important ports on the eastern coastal plains are Kolkata, Visakhapatnam, and Chennai. Islands of India. Besides the massive mainland, India is also gifted with two island groups: Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in the Bay of Bengal. They are in the form of a cluster. The northern cluster of islands is known as Andaman and comprises of 204 islands, and the southern cluster, known as Nicobar, comprises of 19 islands. Many of these islands are very small and uninhabited. Together they form a union territory with the capital at Port Blair. The Barren Island, India's only active volcano, is located here. The southernmost point of India is the Indira Point. These islands have pleasant weather all the year round. It rains almost every day here. Lakshadweep Islands. The Lakshadweep Islands is a group of 27 coral islands in the Arabian Sea, about 300 kilometers west of Kerala coast. All of them are very small and 17 of these are uninhabited. They form a union territory with the capital at Kevarati. New terms. Coastline, the land along a coast. Aground, when a ship runs aground, it strikes the underwater rocks and cannot move. Lighthouse, a tower with a strong light to warn and guide ships near the coast. Lagoon, a lake of salt water separated from the sea by rock or sand. Uninhabited, where no person lives. Points to remember. The long, narrow coastal plains are located along the sea in peninsular India. The western coastal plains can be divided into Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, and Malabar coast, beginning from the north. The eastern coastal plains can be divided into Northern Sircars and Coromandel coast, beginning from the north. All important ports and shipbuilding yards are located in these coastal plains. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in the Bay of Bengal. Their capital is at Port Blair. The Lakshadweep Islands are located in the Arabian Sea and their capital is at Kavaratti.